Hey guys, welcome along to Rumble TV. Sunday night means it's GT3 night, and tonight the boys are tackling the Misano circuit at San Marino, the Italian countryside. Boys are actually already into qualifying, so we might head down, have a look and see how all that's going. Currently down on track with Matt Tesserero. Out some details. Michael Polly was very quick in the 30-minute practice session, actually leading the timesheets in Group A. Boys haven't. I don't think anyone's actually set a time yet, so wait for those to come up. Well, just that McPolly set a 150.225. We can see the track is. It's been raining earlier in the day. The skies are currently clear, but the track is a little bit damp, so they're qualifying in wet conditions. Looks like Zach Wentz-Smith has gone to the top of Group A. 149.3. So obviously Zach is liking the conditions out there at the moment. Well, this is Neville Mel. Bring up some leaders of each group. Adam St. John has set 2 purple sectors to go to the top of Group C. That's a great effort from Ambo. Yeah, Ambo has actually in the Ferrari Fez, as he calls it tonight. He's done a few laps in the old Fez, and it's quite enjoyable to drive. So he's found some speed to go with it. See if we can pick Ambo up on track. Yes, there it is. Oh, yellow and pink. Certainly can't miss it on track, that's for sure. Oh, I think he might have come in a little bit hot there. Over anxious. Hear the tyres squealing as he locked up. I think this lap will be gone, but get a few more to try. Meanwhile, looks like we've got about 10 guys at the moment that haven't been able to set lap times due to off tracks and slippery conditions. So hopefully they can get a lap time down the next 4 minutes. Otherwise, it's a long way from the back of the grid. Oh, this is Damien Seagar, a race control admin. It's red and silver grey Porsche, the 747. Damo is currently down in 11th. Group A. Meanwhile, looks like Greg Parker has now gone to the top of the timesheets in Group C. It's still Zach Wentz-Smith in leading Group B. It's about over 1.5 seconds clear of Ben Singer at the moment. Greg Patrick now slots up into 3rd in Group B. Got about 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes of qualifying left. They got 3 laps or 10 minutes, so Jack Boyd is back with us again tonight, having a weekend off last weekend. Michelle says, let's go full send. I take it she's supporting the full send team tonight, which is from memory Alex Wilson, Greg Patrick, and I'm not sure if young Ryan is or not. It doesn't look like he is, so just the two boys tonight. Big G sends his regards. How you going, Big G? Hope to see you back out on track again real soon. So settle down for you. Be great to have you back. So most of the boys have actually completed their qualifying. So we've got one driver, unfortunately, that's not appearing on our list, but I might leave that for the time being. We might fix that up during the break. So apologies to Aaron Marsden and anybody that may be watching the broadcast. See, Aaron, I will get it sorted during our warm-up period after race 1. Make sure we give him some coverage in race 2, but at the moment, for some reason, name is not appearing. All right, about to complete qualifying. Hopefully, we can get some results up very shortly. I'm going to head over a little bit later in the race and join boys in Discord to have a bit of a chat while they're racing. Hopefully they can all behave themselves. Never any guarantees, of course, but only try. Waiting for results to come up for qualifying. Damo says, good luck all. I think that's a coded message for watch me go. Big G's kicking back in bed. Off your luck, mate. Sitting in the cold shed tonight. The broadcast, sitting in my sim. We have got a grid, I hope. Have a quick look. So it's actually Zach Went Smith off of pole. Jack Boyd out of 2, Mosma Roz out of 3, Alex Wilson out of 4. Then it's Neville Mel, Wayne Losh, Bradley Carr, a new guy joining us tonight. Glenn Boyd, Mick Polly, Henry Fenson, James Lawrence, Ben Singer.
Are we starting on wets or are we starting on dries?
Oops, apologies. We've got...
mate, for this race, that choice is for you, or whatever tickles your fancy. For the next race, though, it's we've got to start on dries, but that could change during the...
Apologies for that. The sound reverted after the last update. All right, so we got down to Ben Singer. Let's flip over the page, and then we've got Damien Seeger, Angus Chappell, Greg Patrick, Darren Linus, Dean Logsdale, Gregory Parker, first of our Group D boys. Oh, it looks like the grid is up. Racing is about to get underway already, so might have to delay the rest of that. Yeah. Field now gets ready. Get race 1 underway. Waiting on... Oh. Starter. It is actually Zach starting on pole, so that's a fantastic effort. Probably warrants a promotion to Group A very, very shortly, based on that effort. Revs are rising, lights are on, and everyone's away. A couple of boys bogged it down there on the start. Looks like most people have got away cleanly. 3, 4 wide into turn 1, but they seem to... Oh no, we've got a couple of crashes. Looks like Mick Polly might have been tangled up. Ant Connors, Greg Parker, Loshy. There's a few boys that have managed to get tangled up. Go back and have a quick look and see if we can work out what's happened. I think it's just, yeah, just a bit of congestion there into... Oh! Broken cars as a result of that. Hopefully, one can get back into the race. It looks like Ant Connors has managed to stay out there. All right, let's go and find our leader. This happens to be Jack Boyd, currently leading over Zach. But Moz Moroz is in third. I'm going to make a quick adjustment because this is going to mess with our table if we leave it as it is. So just hang in there with me while I make a quick adjustment. So just for the ease of being able to keep everything organised. There we go. I've moved Zach up into Group A. Just as I said, that just makes it so much easier to keep things organised. So as the field sort of settles down a little bit now on lap 2, it's Jack Boyd at the front. Zach is currently still second. Moz Moroz is up into third. Alex Wilson fourth. Neville Mell is in fifth. Our new guy Bradley Carr is in sixth. And then in Group B, it's James Lawrence over Ben Singer and Greg Patrick. Group C, it's Adam St. John over Campbell Hutton and David Logsdale. But, oh, got another crasher. This is Thomas Damo. What's happened to Damo? Mate. Oh, wow. Not sure who that was, but yeah. What's that? It wasn't the best manoeuvre I've witnessed. Oh, it's Angus Chappell. Yeah, so our admin team are not faring that well at this point in time in the race. Hopefully things improve. Meanwhile, got more crashes. Like this is Greg Patrick's not having a good start to this race. Not sure if he just got a slight tap there, but oh, another one of our favourite runners. This is Jack Widders. Maybe that's just Jack coming out of the pits that I think I don't think there was anything to see there. I think that was just returning to track out of the pits. And what's happened to the guy that was in third? This is Moz. Oh, he just managed to spin that all on his own. Stays out of harm's way. Turning out to be a bit chaotic tonight. Old, oh, what's happened there? Now we seem to have lost our cameras. It's all happening. Oh, here we go. We're back again. Meanwhile, Jack still has around about a half a second lead over Zach as he manages to put a slower car between him and Zach. Hopefully that slower car does move out the way. Not sure who that is. Like Zach and Alex, who is very close to the back of Zach, managed to get through. So that's our top three in Group A. Neville Mel's around about 2.5 seconds further back, followed by Henry Benson and Bradley Carr. Then it's Moz, Glenn Boyd, Angus Chappell, and Michael Polly. We go back to the Group B field. This is James Lawrence just letting Glenn Boyd through, I think that is. Lawrence, James has got around about a 3-second lead over Ben Singer. It's Ben. Ben's currently 13 outright. Apologies for some of these cameras. We've had a bit of a few issues with some of these cameras today. In third place, and not that far behind Ben at this stage, is this is Darren Linus, about 1.3 seconds behind. Still within touch of those guys just in front there. And then if we go back to our Group C guys, it's Adam St. John, Ambo, currently leading. Got quite a margin at the moment over second placed Campbell Hutton and one of our new boys, or fairly new this season, David Logsdale, currently holding down third, which is a great effort. Group C. Hasn't been on a sim very long and is doing a really good job of learning without creating too many waves for the quicker drivers. He's always fairly polite and tries to move out the way, which is what this league is all about. But meantime, might head back up to the front. And still Jack with just a narrow margin. We can see the track is completely dry. They're on lap 6. So let's have a look and see who started on what tyre. Everyone is now on dry tyres except for Campbell Hutton, Matt Tesserero, and David Logsdale are all still on wet tyres. And this is a very dry track. So interesting. Not sure if that's what caught some of the boys out early on in the race, or whether it was just too many cars in one place at one time. So no doubt we'll get to find out a bit later. Steve McCardle, Andrew Evans, both putting all of their best wishes to James Lawrence, who's currently got a fairly comfortable lead still in Group B. So looks like your wishes may come true at this stage, as we're on lap 7. There's only 3 and a bit laps to go. So James continues in the current form. He should have a comfortable win there in Group B. Moz, who's down 3 spots, down to 6th. Loshi and Damo, both down quite a few spots. Loshi, in fact, down 10 spots after those earlier incidents. We're just looking to grab some points for this race and go again in race 2, which may be full of a few little surprises for the drivers. But we'll see how that pans out. Meanwhile, Jack's managed to break away a little bit at the front. He's now over a second up on both Zach. Alex is still there, currently in third. It's about 5 seconds back to Henry, who's fourth now. He's managed to get ahead of Neville Mel. Well, it looks like Mick Polly has recovered from his earlier incident and is trying to track down Glenn Boyd. That's James Lawrence in between them at the moment. Like I don't think James is actually holding Mick up at this stage. I think James' pace is good enough to keep him where he is, and they seem to be able to close down on Glenn in different parts of the track. So may actually be of bit of help to Mick. Get a tow down this straight and see if they can close that gap even more to Glenn. Mick just runs it a little bit wide, those S's. Oh, James has got around about a 4-second lead now, back to our second place in Group B, which is Ben Singer. Oh, we've got two cars in identical livery there. Interesting. I'm not sure. So who is that? Like Bradley Carr and Singer. Interesting. Know that. Oh, there's a contact. Was that that may have been Ben, and that was Dean. Gonna go back and have a quick look. That was Dean. It was Bradley that went off track and got loose, and I don't think Dean really had many options there. Once you're committed to that corner, you're committed. So hopefully not too much damage and the boys can play on. As we're on the final lap, go back and find our leader, who's got about a 2.5 seconds lead now over second and third, who are still battling very close on track. Jack should be able to bring it home from here. That's Campbell Hutton that he just makes his way past. I think Jack's about to head on to the start-finish line now. And we'll take the checkered flag. Oh, very close. Zach manages to hold on for second. Looks like Alex Wilson's got third. And it's Henry, Neville, Mel, Mosmoroz, Angus Chappell over the line now. And it's Glenn Boyd. Boshi just coming over the line. So should be Dean Logsdale, I think. Yep. It'll be Ant Connors. I know. That was Greg Patrick, sorry. Then it's Ant Connors. Adam St. John brings it home for a great win in Group C. Well done, Ambo. It's great to see. That's a great result. Just waiting for the remainder of the field to cross the line, and we'll have some official results up very, very shortly. All right, boys, I've got a short break, so during the break I'm going to have a look and see if I can fix up a few of these issues, and we will be back very shortly. Hey guys, welcome back. Apologies for that. Some of my pairs took a little bit longer than expected, but we are back and about to get underway for race 2 already. So we should be grinning up very shortly. There is no reverse grid, and wouldn't you know it, look at that. There is rain appearing. The sun is shining and there is rain. There really is a God. This is going to make for one very interesting race too, boys. As they grid up. Anything could happen here. Amo's just trying to pacify drivers, I think, who are probably yelling at their engineers about now, saying, "You've given me the wrong tyres." But that's the way it is. Lights are on. We're about to go racing. Like Jack got a good start. Hopefully the boys are all started on, have actually started on wet tyres, because that track does look damp again now. Oh, we've got a couple of crashes. Oh no, this looks like it looks like James Lawrence. Oh, it's a pinball effect, and we've got a few cars off into bits of bodywork flying. I think some of these boys will be taking their mandatory pit stop very early this race, but all is not lost, because they can obviously recover. It's a double distance this time. It's 20 laps, so they've got plenty of time. As we can see, Jack Boyd, Zach and Alex battling it out there for up the front. Hopefully things will settle down. As we can see, it's now Ben Singer currently leading in Group B over Greg Patrick. Darren Linus back in third. Adam St. John currently leading in Group C. As we can see, Aaron Marsden has now reappeared. Our timing tower, which is good. Just having a quick look, so the whole field has actually started on wet tyres, so that's probably a good call looking at the state of the track right now. So Jack crosses the line to commence lap 2. Does a 2-minute lap. Oh, the rest of the field looks like they're all in the 201s and above. So the biggest shaker at the moment is actually Jack Widders, who has jumped 12 positions and looks like he's keen to grab another one. So that's a great start from Jack. Got into some dramas early in race 1, but is he on the comeback? Making his way back through the field. Jump on board with Jack. Yeah. So Jack currently behind. It's Greg Patrick, one of the Group B boys, currently just ahead of him. Meanwhile, got another crasher. Oz has done the daily double. This is 2 from 2. Oh, just yeah, outbraked himself by a long way. Oh, no damage, and able to continue as we jump back on board with Jack now. Oh, Jack might be having issues. It's the reason why we've gone to a scenic view for the time being. I have to select another driver. So this is Neville Mel in a fairly try and get some cameras back. There we go. Yeah, one of the issues with iRacing is that if we have a driver with internet problems, it tends to throw the cameras out a little bit, but we're back now. I'm going to jump in and have a chat to the boys now that we're on lap 3, and hopefully things have settled down. Hey guys, we are live.
Hello.
Hello.
Oz, we happened to be on board with you for that rather extraordinary brake failure. I was going to say brain failure, but I'll call it a brake failure.
I think we're going to go with brain failure. Definitely. Yeah, it was terrible. I've got a knack for those types of stuff ups.
As you got a good knack, you're doing well.
I don't know.
It's more like a chili move. Came in way too hot.
Yeah, my spotter doesn't seem to be liking me at the moment at all. I don't know why. I'm going to turn him off.
Probably better than turning him on.
Yeah, I know. I nearly took Polly out, but luckily it was still good on both
It was
races.
the spotter's fault, was it?
Yeah. How did you know that?
So, just got a question on the chat from Andrew Evans. How many guys in Group B? So, let's go and see if we can work that out for you, Andrew. So, 7 in Group B racing tonight.
7 competitive Group Bs, I will say.
Looks like Matt Tesserero is out. So basically down to 6 for this race. I think based on what we saw earlier, I will put the laps that everybody pits on up. Have a look. I reckon. Wonder if it doesn't look like James actually pitted after that first race start. I'll call it a race start incident. So obviously didn't cop too much damage. Got a good little battle between the two boys in Group B at the moment, which is Ben Singer and Greg Patrick, who is just behind him at this stage. Or, if Rochelle's still with us, one of your boys currently battling it out for the lead in Group B.
Oh, Glenn's had a moment. He's back
Not
on
hard.
track.
I think I'm having a moment every corner.
I was just going to say only one. I'm having several.
Yeah.
So was the track actually dry at any stage, or was it rain? We saw it was raining at the start of the race.
It was dry at the end of last race. Like, it was pretty much bone dry. But no, it hasn't for this race. It's been wet. I think it's going to progressively get drier though. It's showing lightly wet at the moment. Your temperature, track temp's up to 31. So sort of hoping that it'll dry quick, and well, it might make the decision about the next set of tyres we take, right? So.
Well, yeah, this is going to be the thing, isn't it? Have you got? How far can you go on the fuel before you have to make that stop and make the call on what tyres?
I've still got 10 laps, 10, 11 laps in me, so.
Okay, so we're going to get to about 3/4 race distance before
Yeah,
It stops
everybody's got to
becoming
go
a
in.
thing.
Yeah.
Michelle says, "Go, Greg." Well, he's doing a good job at the moment, I must say. He's him and Ben have got about a 8-second gap back to Darren Linus. It's about another 3 seconds ahead of James, who's doing a really good job of making his way back through the field after that start incident. His Group B boys are mixing it in with the Group A boys, which is good to see, because I don't think they're actually holding anyone up at this stage.
Well, no, Greg's, I think, in front of me. He's nowhere near me at the moment. So, yeah, I think you find that me, Longsdale and Connors are the next Group A's. And, well, not Connors anymore. He's Tokyo drifting.
Doing something.
What am I, chop liver?
Did I say you?
No.
I've forgotten about you again, Loshy.
Yeah. Thanks, teammate.
Are we still teammates?
For those of you that
not
are
for much longer.
unaware, there is a bit of a domestic dispute going on between... we're not sure whether they're former teammates, still teammates, or have no idea mates.
We're just not mates.
That was Damo that made that comment, in case any of Loshy's mates are actually watching.
Hey, Group B, Connors.
Damo is my only mate.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, we got a crasher. It's telling us, I'm not sure, this...
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
No, that was bloody Logsdale. I had to cut the course and go on the grass to miss him. He was having tank slappers left, right, and centre.
We're going to go back and have a look at this as a replay. This is...
Hey, I was a bit discombobulated, Moz. Don't pick on me.
Lucky you backed it up with a big word.
Yeah, I like that word.
Oh, yes. Oh, oh, that was probably very well done in the end, Loshy.
Yeah, I know.
That's why these Porsche drivers are paid the big bucks, according to Anthony Connors. If you're a Porsche driver, you're a very wealthy man.
Well, he's got that position back, Loshy.
Oh, I just had my own little...
Oh.
What did I call it before? A slank tapper?
Yeah.
Slank
slapper.
So, I know, it is there. Apologies. The black bonnet on Greg Patrick's car threw me just then. I honestly thought that he'd lost his bonnet, but no, it's all good.
We're just doing everything we can to bring you back up to our party, Damo.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Sure, you know what? I'm trying to join you, but I've got this bumblebee behind me. He keeps almost hitting me in every corner.
Apologies to anybody with sensitive ears.
You did a swear word.
That was the Cobra, and yes, we do have a swear jar.
It's fine.
And no, Mel, we do not accept IOUs, because I know Mel will be writing out an IOU about now.
I got him again.
Oh, it's
I've done the same, man. Right when I need to jump on the opportunity.
Oh, that was Alex that ran it very wide there. I think it's Neville that was looking for the opportunity to maybe slide on by, but Alex manages to hold on to that position for the time being, at least. It's a good little battle for third place outright at the moment between these boys. Zach just opening up a very small margin of around about a second. Or these guys battle, obviously, the easier it's going to be for Zach. Meanwhile, we've got a lot of noise going on in the background here. Apologies for... I have no idea. I'm going to go back and We'll have a look and see what Mr. Connors is actually up to.
On the last corner, it was just a.
Probably nothing. It was probably the curry he had, by the sounds of it.
I mean,
no!
Oh, and
Oh
another
no,
one.
there's another one.
I can't keep up with this. I'm sorry. There's too many uh-ohs.
Yeah, and it's all the admins. Get around there.
James is
Oh.
closed right up on the back of Darren Linus for third at the moment. Looking for a way through. He's done a bit of a charge. It's James, which is really good to see. He's got his support crew out there watching on YouTube, and he's certainly putting on a show for them at the moment. So many different lines drivers can take at this track.
Yeah, I know. We've got Darren Lyons out there.
Okay.
Oh God, we can't go a week without one of Damo's cracking jokes.
Oh, was that a joke?
Why did you laugh?
Did you not get the cue to laugh? And
No, it didn't pop up on the screen. Sorry.
oops. Oh, James looks for a run up the inside. Can he get it done? Darren's holding tougher and both guys are on the absolute limit of adhesion at the moment. But I think James is he slides. Oh, and he's still fishtailing.
I tell you what, there's certainly a dry line popping up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is, Damo, when you're trying to overtake someone, you have to go off that dry line.
Yeah, well then I won't have an issue. Somebody just flew off the background. Oh my God, are you Connors?
Yeah. Just locked the whole front. I changed my brake bias, but it didn't work.
So, James has now moved up into that third spot after all of that. Quickly duck back and have a look and see what's happening. So back in Group C, it's Campbell. Oh, just as I say, Ambo's closing that down on Campbell. Ambo's had a bit of an off. I don't think he hit anything. He just got it a little bit sideways. Actually, go back and have a look. He might have just tried to get on the gas that little bit early. You can see the drying line now. Oh yeah, off the curb, inside curb, which is still damp. Managed to hold on to it really well, which is great. Didn't lose any spots, but has given Campbell that little bit of breathing space now.
Yeah, what Dean Longsdale's just going Mr. Drifter at the moment. Sideways everywhere.
Meanwhile, up the front, Jack's got about opened up to a 4-second gap now. Back to Zach, who's still got Alex right on his tail.
Who's going on dry? You reckon it's dry tyres?
I'm too busy to look for you, Moz.
The curbs are,
Yeah.
I can tell you the curbs are still very wet, Moz, but the track itself looks like it's drying quite quickly. Let's see if we can bring up some weather. So currently the track temperature is 30 degrees, the ambient's 29. It's only 58% humidity, so I don't think there's too much rain around anymore. Jack's got a bit of a comfortable lead now. As you can see, they're still drifting out of the corners.
Yeah, it's there's no way you could put slicks on yet. There's absolutely not.
Well, have you still got enough fuel? How many more laps of fuel have you got?
5 laps.
Should be a slick weather, I reckon. Easy.
Go, whack them on them, Oz.
Not yet. When we run out of fuel, I reckon it will. I'm going dries.
There is still a bit of spray behind the cars, but it is reducing noticeably, especially on certain parts. But in other parts of the track, there's still quite a lot of spray. So, meanwhile, back in our Group B battle, the boys are still going at it. As Greg Patrick,
Let him pass.
well, he thought about a move up the inside, but thought better of it. These boys have got about 11.5 second lead back to James Lawrence at this stage.
What a wheel work to drive around.
We're on board with Ben Singer at the moment.
Yeah, I'm pretty much hacksawing every corner, I think, just to get through it.
Certainly some very different lines. Looks like Jack's internet might have finally given out on him. As we look at some of the boys are now actually taking their pit stops. Luke Keamy has now pitted in Group B. Ben gets it sideways. But certainly putting the hammer down. Oh, who was that, Moz?
Glenn,
Did he crash?
he spun it. I don't know if he might have touched Vincent just a little bit. They were side by side. I don't know.
We had
whatever.
the curb cam up, so I'm going back for a replay, and Glenn's tried to go down the inside at turn 1. I think there was just a little bit squeezed for room, perhaps. Not sure that it's anything more than a racing incident, but
Yeah, they were racing really well. It's really tough to take it on the inside in the wet because the dry line is on the other side.
interesting thing I'm noticing tonight is that whenever somebody leaves pit lane, it's indicating that they've had a crash. I think they must have to drive quite some distance before you can actually accelerate.
You can,
Oh yeah, massively. It's that pit exit is massive. It goes forever.
Yeah, I think iRacing is indicating that because they're travelling at such low speeds that they've had a crash, when in fact they haven't had a crash. But I'm going to go up and have a look at this battle that's still raging now. Neville Mel's jumped onto the back. That's a three-way battle. Well, Alex Wilson has now jumped up into second. He's managed to grab that spot off of Zach. Not sure if have we got a replay of overtake.
The battle for first in the Bs, one of them just pitted.
So that's yep, that's Ben Singer. Thanks, Loshy. Greg Patrick has stayed out, so
Anyone on dry tyres?
Yeah, don't do it.
No?
so
Not yet.
we have our first guinea pig. Anthony Connors has gone out on dries, and my incident log is lighting up like a Christmas tree.
Really? Is it that bad, Anth?
Yeah, I'm just understeered trying to get power down.
All right, guys, behave. I've got to plug my headset in, so behave while I'm away.
Oh, copy that. We'll throw it over to Anthony, mate. Go on, Anthony. The floor's yours, mate. Talk us through your lap.
I've got nothing.
It's not good for the viewers, mate.
Yeah, I've got nothing,
Yeah.
but I'm in the sand.
Well, talk about the sand.
What's
How
the
is
grip
it?
like out in the sand?
You just need a good bucket.
Yep.
Just a sec. There are cars everywhere. Going a lap down. Everyone's starting to pit now. It's just very understeer. You can't get on the gas. Just
Really?
Okay.
I'm gonna go dry tires because it's not like I'm doing anything great in wets.
You're going to take dries, Moz?
Yeah.
maybe
Well,
leave it right to the end so you got no fuel left.
I've
It's
got
starting
2
to-
more laps.
starting
Yeah, I've only got 2 laps left in me, and then
to- This can't turn.
it does seem to be getting drier and drier, though.
Put it this way, what's it going to be like in 15 minutes if there's 20 minutes to go?
There's
How
not
many
20
laps
minutes to go, but I don't think.
7 laps to go though, isn't there?
Yeah, okay, so that's about, what are we doing? Yeah, nearly 14 minutes.
All right, I'm back. Apologies for that.
Oh, lucky you weren't here.
Yeah, I know. We probably won't repeat that again, I reckon.
That was a deep breath. All right, what have you guys done?
What have you done to me now?
So, just looking at Group B now that we're
Oh,
organised.
no.
Oh dear, I don't even want to know. And Darren Linus now leads Group B over Ben Singer and Greg Patrick. So Ben has actually opened up that gap after
Oh, hello, Connors.
Afternoon.
after the pit stops. It looks like Ben's managed to open that gap up to nearly 5 seconds now. I wonder if it's making sure. Oh, we've got a few boys that have gone onto dry tyres. Oh, I'm not sure that was a good idea.
Yeah, Wilson's gone on dries. His lap's looking good or what?
Well, I'm just looking at Greg Patrick, who is dropping rapidly behind. Oh no, Greg's having. Oh, and he spun. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's still too wet for.
Yeah, no, dries is definitely not a good call. Alex is also dropping rapidly.
I think I've got problems.
You want us to answer that?
No.
So, at the moment, Darren Linus leads Group B. This is getting rather confusing. Darren leads from Ben Singer. James has now moved up to 3rd. Greg Patrick has dropped back to 4th. Luke Keamy is in 5th. Well, back in Group C, Campbell Hutton leads just over Greg Parker. There's about half a second between these two boys, so she's on like Donkey Kong. Meanwhile, David Logsdale is up into 3rd in Group C, but is yet to pit.
Go, Dave.
Ambo is 4th, but has pitted. And it looks like the rest of them are casualties at this stage. They are not currently. So Jack Boyd has now pitted. He's in the pits. Oh, who's that parked on the side of the road there, Moz?
That's me. I think they're pitting, so I don't want to go in because I've got a little bit of damage. But
Copy that.
I don't know, but I'm taking dries.
Moz is going to run the gauntlet. Meanwhile, Loshy's jumped up to 2nd as Jack makes his way out of the pits. So Loshy could, in fact, take the lead here. We're going to ignore the fact that he hasn't pitted. And it is in fact Loshy now leading the race. Okay, Loshy is the last, apart from Dave Logsdale. Everyone else is pitted. How much further can you go on fuel, Loshy?
Oh, I'm going to be tight to even make this lap.
Nothing like
I
taking...
wanted to assess what everyone else is doing and just leave it till as late as possible.
Oh.
Nightmare, Moz.
Alex is
Much
on...
slower.
Zach Smith went on to dries as well. Moz is on dries.
What about Dino?
Dean Logsdale is on wets.
Ah, bugger.
Glenn Boyd's just leaving the pits now. What's he on?
Glenn Boyd,
Oh, he must have got a penalty.
Yeah, I think he did. He was in there for a while. Oh, wrong.
he's on wets. So this has really thrown a turkey sideways down the road. As Posh
That's a new saying.
Loshy now comes into pit. We'll wait to see what tyres, and Jack now takes back the lead. So we'll let everybody settle down, and it looks like, did Dean have a crash? Damo?
You sure did.
I'm going to go back and have a look at this one.
Yeah, just an unfortunate spin. I think his brakes caught him out, and he looped it.
He's done,
Which is a bit of
he's done a Moz at Moz's corner.
yeah, there's another Moz corner.
There's one at every track.
As soon there's going to be one at every corner.
Bit of a shame, because I was sort of just seeing what we could do with Dino there, but now I'm all by myself.
Loshy's still in the pits. Gone for a hamburger and fries. Meanwhile, Jack has now got a 10-second lead over Neville Mell, who's jumped up into second. Big Polly is now third. Alex Wilson has now just been passed fourth by Angus Chappell. Alex has dropped down to fifth. Zach is down into sixth. They're both on dry tyres.
It's undrivable.
Loshy has chosen wet tyres, so... and down in Group B, Ben Singer has pretty much got Group B under control now. James Lawrence, in the meantime, has made it all the way back up to second. Darren Linus in third. Down in Group C, it's Greg Parker over Campbell Hutton and David Logsdale, who still hasn't pitted.
He mustn't be using any fuel. Maybe he's got a new strategy we don't know about.
Well, no disrespect to David, but he is very gentle on the car, so...
well, there's going to be a day where that pays off, right?
Well, I'm starting to wonder if that's not going to be tonight. It's definitely indicating he hasn't pitted. But then I wonder if he pitted on lap one. Meanwhile, Jack is very comfortable up front.
I was going to say, I can't even get traction through that corner, Moz. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got nothing. Why?
Moz is drifting everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's shocking. I can't understand why it's this bad. Like, it looks like there's a nice dry line.
There's not many boys on the lead lap, I must say. For a 20-lap race, it's certainly what are you doing, Cobra?
I got a drive through now.
Oh, that's the wall. Oh, and he's hit the wall.
I went back for wets.
I'd go back for driving lessons. Putting it out there.
I mean, yeah, I think you might be right.
Oh, Neville Mel is still holding down that, comfortably now holding down that second place. Mick Polly is, where is, what's happened to Henry?
Put it in the fencing.
Where is Henry?
I don't mean to brag, Moz, but wet tyres are so much better.
Henry's all the way down in 14th. This is, really going to shake the minor placings in the GT3 Championship. That's for sure. I think Jack's got a pretty strong hold on the leading Group A, but certainly for the minors, it's. Well, although I think Mick Polly might be still up there as well.
Oh, Polly's been doing real well. Polly's had a few crackers, that's for sure.
Oh, he goes again.
For those of you that don't know, Damo stalks all of the dad joke pages on Facebook.
Oh, I'm the resident comedian. Everybody laughs at me.
Yeah.
Huh?
That was actually the checkered flag. Oh no, sorry, white flag.
Gonna say, please don't say that.
Well, I saw a flag, Damo.
Oh, whoops. You better concentrate now, Holmes, and do your broadcasts.
I really should be, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
We're riding with Jack, and the flag came out, but it's okay. It was a white flag. Jack is now on his last lap.
God, I've got such a dangled carrot in front of me here. The three positions in front of me are all on dry tyres. And I'm closing down on them hands over fist, but with 1 lap to go, I don't know if it's worth trying.
Ah, send it, Lushy. Send it.
Send it, Lushy. Send it.
He's
They've got
about.
a couple of seconds on me, but I am gaining a lot per lap.
So you've got 1 lap to do it in. Might ride with Jack as he brings it home for the double victory. And then, meanwhile, James Lawrence has closed that gap to Ben Singer in Group B, but it's still nearly 8 seconds. I don't think.
No, I think if Singer has a little bit of an off, maybe, but I mean, if he gets close, I'll just let him through.
But no, I don't.
I think he will.
I think Ben has rolled out of it a little bit now as well. But
He shouldn't. I'm right behind him.
oh dear. As Jack comes around the final corner to greet the checkered flag. So Jack takes out the win. I'm going to quickly jump back and find Loshy, see if Loshy can hunt down. How we going, Loshy?
Oh, I don't know. They're fighting hard.
Yeah, you're just going to come and spoil the party. Ride with Loshy. Oh, you can see the boys just ahead. Oh, it's tempting. That's Alex and Zach going at it.
I had a big moment under brakes, and I think that's killed me.
The boys are just coming around the final turn now. Watch them come to the line. Looks like it's going to be Alex over Zach for that 5th place. Loshy comes home in 7th, followed by Damo. Boz. Dean Logstar will grab the 10th spot. Just waiting on the rest of the boys. There's Moz and Dean. Ben Singer did hold on for the win in Group B, followed by James Lawrence and Darren Linus home in third. Luke Keamy grabs fourth. Greg Patrick home in fifth. Looks like Greg Parker grabs the win in Group C over Campbell Hutton, with Adam St. John home in third. We'll, of course, wait for iRacing to confirm all of those, and we'll put the results up shortly. But that's some interesting racing tonight.
Certainly was.
The last of the runners come over the field. Come over the line, sorry. Are we heading anywhere, Damo? Probably a yes.
Doesn't look like anybody's over there.
No. Do you want me to head over, or?
Still head over, yeah.
Yeah, we got
definitely.
Neville Mel over there. I'll go over.
Yeah, head over. I'll come over as well. We can all have a chat. I'm sure others will join.
Okay, copy.
Copy.
All right, we're in the broadcast studio. I'm just going to drag a couple of the boys in. But got a few guys.
Cheers for the race, everybody. Cheers, mate.
Okay. All right, just having a look, see who we've joining us tonight. Might start off with Greg Parker. Greg, you managed to
Yes.
grab a win there in Group C in that last race.
Yeah, managed just. that was a tough race.
Very tricky conditions.
Very, very, yeah. I started off on wets and had a tough time, and then went to dry, and then changed my mind again.
Oh, you still managed to come away with the win there in Group C in the second race. So
Yes.
Well done there.
Thank you.
Who else have we? I think Ben Singer is with us. Ben, grabbed the top spot in Group B for race 2.
Yeah, that was a great race. I think just getting lucky on that tyre choice at the pit stop. So I stuck with the wets, and that seemed to do the job in the end.
It's very unusual conditions tonight. As I said, we don't always have control of what iRacing offers up. So wasn't sure what we were going to end up with, but it made for some very interesting racing. So no, that's a great result, and well done. And I think James is with us. That was a big comeback, James, after the start line incident, as we are calling it.
Yeah, that was unexpected. Yeah, not how I wanted things to turn out in race 2, but it is what it is. Race 1 was pretty good. I think finished third behind Ben and Zach. But I was hoping to do the same thing again in the second race, but I think I did finish third anyway, yeah. So that's all good, yeah.
Yeah, just a bit of a pinball effect there off the start line, I think.
Yeah, I saw the replay, and that's what it was.
Just too many cars in and not enough space, basically. So
That is correct.
So and I don't think we've got our third place runner, who was Darren Lies. Darren's not with us, so might quickly jump over to Group A, and you're with us, Mick Polly.
Yes, mate.
You managed to grab a third, I think it was, in that race in race 2. Yep.
Yeah. I'll take it, mate. Look, the strategy went my way for once. Honestly, probably the first time. I don't know if you saw the start there. I don't know how I survived that, to be completely honest. But nah, look, I'm just fortunate to be here, mate. Strategy went my way, and you'll take a third place.
You know, in races like that, when you get the opportunity, you've got to take them, which you did. So that's very well done. And Neville Mel, a second tonight, Nev.
Yeah, same for me, mate. I'll take that all day.
A bit hectic out there.
Oh, it was crazy. I don't know what happened to the two guys in front of me. I got one of them in the pits, and then they all disappeared, and I was in second. I went, woohoo!
Yeah, I think so. I think it was Zach and Alex both made the choice to go to dry tyres. So yeah, might have cost them a little bit of time there after their pit stop. So yeah, no, great effort. Consistency pays, so they reckon. So well done there. And
Yeah, cheers for that. Thank you.
And we have got Zach with us. Zach, you made the call to go to dry tyres. Probably not the right choice in hindsight.
Yeah, hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it? I had trouble with the wets in second race, so I was like, "I'll stuff this. I'll go to dries," and that was worse. Yeah, apologies. I was in here because I thought looking at the standings. I think my standings must be up the whack because I finished in, I think, 6th overall.
Yeah, no, I apologies for that. I'll sort that out when we get to the championship. But we had you in Group B, but because you're qualified so well, it actually threw everything out the window. So I quickly moved you to Group A just for the racing tonight, so that the viewers could understand the timing tower, because when we get Group B guys that far up the ladder, it tends to throw the timing tower, gets all wobbly. So apologies, I will sort that out when I do the points. But either way, it's still a great couple of races. Obviously, right up the front there. So pretty good effort all round.
Yeah, and just a shout out to Mr. Wilson for some fantastic racing. He was with me both races, and yeah, really well done on his part for some awesome battles.
Yeah, and Alex actually changed to dry tyres as well, which kept the battle going. So that was great for the broadcast. So
doing it for the fans, right?
That's it, doing it for the fans. And of course, we've got our Group A and overall winner of both race 1 and 2. Jack Boyd is with us. How was that racing tonight, Jack?
Yeah, look, it was a pretty interesting night, to be honest. I think that last race was probably one of the first that I've been in that it started properly wet and then transitioned slowly to dry. So, yeah, look, I was pretty close to going to a dry as well, to be honest. It's a bit weird. The track looks dry, but yeah, just not quite ready for a dry. I think probably another 3 or 4 laps it would have been a dry. So bad luck to those boys. It was probably worth a punt, I think. So, yeah, but all in all, pretty good night of racing.
Yeah, no, and I'm not sure how your old man's going to feel tonight. Whenever you're away, he seems to do really well. Not so lucky tonight, so don't be surprised if you're banned off the sim for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, on another holiday, I think, by the looks of it.
All right, let's go back and do some thank yous. We'll start off with Greg Parker. Anyone you want to send a cheerio or thanks out to, Greg?
Yeah, just to the series sponsors and to all the admin and organisers for this league. It's I'm really enjoying it. My first season, and I love it.
That's great to hear. Doing really well for your first season too, I might add. So keep up the great work there.
Thank you.
We'll head over to James. Anyone you want to shout out to, James?
Again, thanks to you, Greg, and all the guys that run the league and all the sponsors and the 3 mates, Andy, Steve and Jap, that were watching tonight.
Yes, we've been interacting with your mates on the chat tonight, so well done to those guys. It's been entertaining, if nothing else, so keep up the great work, guys, and make sure you join us again next week. And Ben, anyone you want to shout out to?
Yeah, just the same. The league's been organised really well. The racing's fantastic. So thanks to you guys. But also, to have the race on at this time of night, so I didn't have to watch my team play footy tonight because Melbourne again absolutely pumped. So
I know.
I'm glad I'm not watching that. So thanks.
I didn't want to mention that on the broadcast, but a big shout out to Ambo, Adam St. John, if you're listening. Yeah, unlucky dude. My team beat you the other week, and looks like you're about to go down to the Eagles, so unlucky. All right, who's next on the list? Mick Polly.
Oh, do you want the good news? Port Adelaide got up by a point, boys. How good. And I got to watch that.
Yeah, well, okay, moving
Happy
on.
days, mate.
Next.
Nah. Look, thanks, Gregory. Yourself, the admins, appreciate it, mate. Southern Cross boys, Keithy, Johnny, do it again next week, mate. Thank you very much.
No worries. Neville.
Yeah, I think the same as everyone else. Thanks to the admins, thanks to the sponsors. It was another good night of racing. Thoroughly enjoyed myself tonight. Thank you.
That's good. Good to hear. We love positive feedback in the league. And of course, let's not forget young Jack. Anyone want to shout out to Jack?
Yeah, positive feedback, I'd say. Whoever's doing the weather, I think that's probably nailed it tonight. So I don't know how much control you guys have, but yeah, I think that was a pretty good setup for tonight. So well done to whoever does that. Cheers.
Okay, so for all yous out there that may have heard that comment from Jack, that means we will never be using this weather pattern ever again because obviously it suits his racing. No, thanks for that, Jack. All right, well, I think, finally, Damo, our race director, is with us. Anything you want to add, Damo?
Hello. No, nothing to report tonight apart from that I didn't have the best night, but I struggled out there. I don't know why. I love the track, but I just can't seem to drive it. But nothing to report. It was a good night. Yeah, the weather was good. I think that the progressively drying track. I think the last lap I really started to enjoy it. So, but yeah, good night tonight, Greg. Definitely.
And for all you guys that have been living under a rock and haven't heard the news, our GT4 league is also going to have rain in time for next season. So, we might be able to continue these sort of weather conditions in our GT4 league as well, which is really exciting. So on that note, I think we'll wrap it up tonight. Don't forget, you people out there watching the broadcast, we're back, same track, same time tomorrow night for the GT4 league. So if you've got nothing on, make sure you join us on the broadcast. But until then, stay safe, and we'll catch you 6:30 tomorrow night. Thanks, guys.